Hi guys, welcome back to another 3 Amigos episode. Now, this is probably one of the most exciting episodes I've done in a while because this is definitely one of the most expensive and exciting and rare lenses that I have ever used in my entire life. For those of you who don't know, this is the Leica 50mm 1.2 double aspherical original Noctilux. Now, this lens was launched in 1966, and at that time, what was so cool about this lens was it was the first camera company to produce a fast 50mm lens. Now, apparently, according to the history books, Leica tried to produce one at 1.0, but they hadn't perfected the technology at the time, and so they produced one at 1.2. What's so cool about this lens is that it's double aspherical element, both in the front and the back. And because it's double aspherical, you'll note in the photos that there's very little spherical aberration. Now, I've used this lens for a couple shots, and considering that this lens is from the 1960s, I'm completely blown away by the image quality from this lens. The out of focus areas, renditions, the bokeh is amazing. Now, obviously, if you compare it to modern day lenses, you can't really compare them in terms of MTF charts or sharpness or whatsoever. But the photos that come up from this lens is super cinematic. And I haven't even had a chance to sort of look at these photos on a computer screen, but just based on what I'm seeing off camera, this lens is absolutely amazing. The aperture ring clicks so nicely. The focus barrel is super smooth. Nothing really like the construction and feel of a Leica lens. I mean, it feels so well balanced on the Leica M10P. And obviously, like this lens is, obviously I'm a bit scared to use it because it's so expensive. So I'm super careful taking it around. So it's not the most ideal lens for street shooting, but the photos that come out is so unique. I mean, I've tried several 50mm and this is one of a kind. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, a huge shout out to Jason from LSK Camera for letting us this legendary lens to shoot around. I mean, I can't wait to go home and see what the photos are like. I'm super blown away from what I see just from the screen alone. The photos come out really just like cinematic. The colors are so contrasty, and it's actually surprisingly sharp to my eyes. Considering that this lens is from the 1960s, I'm really blown away by the pictures. Now, yet again, is this lens really worth $70,000? I don't think any lens in this world is worth that amount of money. However, for what you get in terms of the collectability and how rare it is, it's amazing. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you think about the photos.